I guess one of the first things that people notice when they come onto my homestead, maybe not so much this time of the year, but other times when summertime, spring and fall and like that, they'll come. My Cub Cadets. These tractors have been around since probably the early 60s. I'm not too sure about the history of them, other than to say that they are the darndest small tractors that I have ever come across. They're just the best. And it would probably cost, in today's dollars, if the government ever allowed it, it would probably cost about $5,000 to build a similar machine today. And it would no doubt have to be farmed out to China and the rest of the Pacific Rim to make the parts, being that America no longer makes anything except maybe terrorism. It's our main export, I guess, these days. That's why the majority of the Islamic world hates us. Anyway, politics aside, I'm attempting at this time to repair the linkage on my main tractor. This being a 10 horsepower Cub Cadet, manufactured probably in the early 70s, late 60s, early 70s. And I'm trying to repair the plow linkage. So I'm just shooting this short video to maybe instruct other people in the way that some people. Anyway, I am still trying to familiarize myself with this digital equipment. It's just a simple camera that I have here, not much bigger than a credit card, but it does take fantastic photos, and it does work pretty good on movies. And I will be using this camera, and who knows, maybe in the summertime I'll buy a real movie camera. But at this time I don't see the need to do so, being that I am not very much into computers and I'm not much of a digital fan. My baby boom analog brain pretty much prevents me from doing that. Anyway, I am going to basically, this is a 10 horsepower Model 105 for those of you who are Cub Cadet fans, and I hope I attract one or two of you out there, being that there's not much technical information. I mean really technical information as to the nuts and bolts of the thing, and I'm pretty familiar with most of the exterior workings of these tractors. I have a mower deck somewhere around here underneath the snow. It's probably back there. Anyway, I'm not going to dig it out for this video. Maybe later. We've got about I don't know, it's drifting around pretty much, but I think we have probably about a foot of snow on the ground right now. It's pretty fresh, and I think that our temperatures don't get much above 25 here during the day. And anyway, it's pretty much covered up everything. It makes my yard look a whole lot neater. There's my other wood pile. I've got 2 or 3 other wood piles around here. There's one wood lot that I'm attempting to clear in preparation for a forestry operation. It's, if you see that ridge line out there on the horizon, my property goes up to almost to the top of it, and it extends out these telephone lines. There's one pole there, and if I can meander over here and show you the next pole, I'm 2 poles farther out. If you can just see this other phone pole, and I'll try to. The other phone pole, you can see it right in the center of the screen. Right there. That's more or less the boundary between me and Mr. Dyer. He's the guy that owns the other property. He owns across the road up there. There's my apple tree. I've got about, probably about 20 apple trees. This is a disused orchard, and I'm trying it. It's taken me 10 years to get them to where they're at now. They were in pretty bad shape, and they pretty much extend out to the bottom. Not quite the bottom, but the way my property is, there's a bottomland, and then it goes up to the hill there. It's shaped like a V, like a gentle slope on down. It stops and then goes pretty. That hill is pretty steep. When you get to the top of that ridge, you're puffing. You're huffing and puffing. So that's a hike. Probably about a half-mile hike. But I got 11 acres out there. Most of it is in timber, standing timber. And I've got probably a cord and a half of unsplit wood piled out there, and I'm working to clear the majority of it out. It's, the usable wood consists of red maple and cherry, scrub cherry, and I'm cleaning it up. It's slow work, but it feeds my wood. Excuse me. Feeds my wood stove. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here because they only allow you 10 minutes on these videos. So I'll get back to you on the progress of my plow. So have a good day. Bye now.